Good evening.
Good evening. Hi, Gina Louisa.
And Buddy.
Here for this evening's alchemy.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Today's daily alchemy.
8/12.
8/12/2022. We had a wonderful, luscious barbecue. And just enjoyed the day.
Oh, yes.
Being healthy. Because we're always absorbing politics. Alrighty.
Learning new things.
Learning new things every day. I think I'm trusting whatever that is. Oops, where are we? Aha, I have to have him read it. Oh, wow.
We have, strength.
Nothing on the top. Okay. You have the string. You got the string?
Yeah.
Good. There we go.
Yeah, it's a good look.
That's a beautiful card. And on the top. Oh, wow. Look at this. See that?
There we go.
Yeah.
We have the King of Cups. And strength.
Wow. Coolness. And that's how I feel. It really is. I know who I am. I know my soul can't be shaken. You know? I know I have all the strength of God. And it's awesome.
Let's see. Okay. The King of Cups. The King's throne sits upon the water. He appears relaxed and contented, in a thoughtful pose as he focuses upon his cup. The King of Cups has a warm, generous, easygoing nature. He is generally the sort of man who likes, or everybody likes, and he seldom has enemies. He is loyal, kind, and is unusually family-oriented. He's a good husband, a thoughtful lover, and an adoring parent. However, he can appear emotionally detached at times as he wrestles with the inner thoughts and emotions. Okay. The King of Cups is frequently found in the helping profession, medical care, consultancy, the church, teaching, or government agencies that deal with social work.
All right, 9 personality here for you all.
There we go.
Exactly.
In whatever setting you may find him, he can be easily recognized due to his care and concern for others, although this usually manifests through his choice of career. These kings are not generally ambitious by nature, although that doesn't mean that in the right setting they won't achieve high positions. Due to the water element that rules them, they are often found in the arts and also in fashion, design, hairstyles, and so forth, because they are more easily at home with the feminine aspect of the water element than the other elements.
Yep, very artistic. It seems like a very personal thing, even though, I like to say the readings are for the entire world,
Yes, indeed.
And
we're part of that world.
We all are part of that world, exactly. All right.
The strength. A beautiful maiden, her head bedecked in jewels, wears an expression of grace and purpose as she strides forward. She represents a pure expression of female qualities. The lion is considered to be the king of the jungle and a potent symbol of male energy. Yes. Yet the gentle maiden appears as to have him tamed. He walks beside her, held merely by a loose chain around his neck, which she handles lightly. It would appear that she has subdued the lion, not with brute force, but with gentleness.
Very gentle.
Yeah. Feminine qualities such as patience and diplomacy, let's say, as opposed to aggression, combined with courage, will achieve the required results and bring success. The Strength card reveals that you have a reserve of inner strength that provides you with more power than you realize.
Where's my bullets? Oh, they're playing. They're playing by the hand.
They're going to town tonight.
That's cute. So wonderful. Yes, God gave us everything we need. This wonderful inner strength to accomplish. Don't worry about this time. I mean, it seems so bleak. Look at it as like it's a gift. You know, we're not like gum stuck on a wheel going around and around. We can't get, no, we are the pioneers. When you know, you think about all of those pioneers and all those people who did wonderful things, that is us. Okay, energy can't be created, can't be destroyed. If you are now, it is who you were then. We are born with all of the
strength we need.
Yeah. And that's what wonderful, you know.
Very good.
Yeah.
I see that our country is going to have all the strength that it needs to
because we have the grace of God.
And rebuild.
We
and
do.
Rebound
As I look
after
out
these
at the sea of you know, the Make America Great Again people, as I look out at CPAC and I see that sea of good, God-loving people who only want to do right and nurture their children, it makes me so happy.
Oh, for a top card, we have the moon.
The moon.
And for a bottom, we have the Two of Wands.
Wow. That is so cool. So, buddy, the moon, okay. You're embarking it. You know, those things which are maybe under the surface, hidden and pulled by your emotions, you know, because the moon controls the water, the emotion.
Mm-hmm.
It also might distort things at night, when you might think it's one thing and it's really something else. It's like embarking on the unknown world. It's got that too, which is so awesome. They're like planted there, exactly, and it's the moon shining right between the two. Like, right, it looks like, says, you know, you look at that card, right? There's, and then you look at this card, right? I'll let him read it. It's like a beginning journey for you in that field of the alchemy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, to actually let go and trust the magical energies. You know, people have begun to think that magic is make-believe, like a cartoon, but it's not. It's real, okay? That's what Gina Louise is here for, to show you what real magic is.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
All right, the Two of Wands. We see a young man facing two wands that are now firmly planted in the ground, showing that his project has become more established. He looks between them far beyond into the horizon, contemplating his future plans.
Exactly.
The vegetation is beautiful, lush, and vibrant, which bring a sense of optimism. Well, that's great. The two deer gazing back at him with equal contemplation mirror the two wands. Two can symbolize the possibility of an outside influence, perhaps in the form of a partnership. The fork in the road shows future choices and decisions that will need to be made as the current times progress.
Yeah, like the choice to do these videos.
Having moved forward from the energy and ideas that the ace brought, the Two of Wands shows that the initial stages have progressed to get the project off the ground.
Wow, so cool, right? Exactly.
While the ace is a wonderful card in theory, it cannot become significant if the energy is not manifested into reality.
Put into
thus the two.
Action.
The energy of the two may also indicate a partnership, collaborations, and negotiations with others, which may significantly affect your project. These are very worthy of consideration. The Two of Wands is a positive card that shows you moving in the direction towards your goals and ambitions. Wow. All right. The moon. The moon dimly lights the scene below. Dogs howl at the moon and crayfish rise from the water, representing the subconscious world. There is a sense of mystery to the entire scene. Ah. The moon has long been recognized for its effects on all life forms. Its gravitational pull upon the earth controls the tides. Fish spawn at the time of a full moon. As our bodies contain a large percentage of water, we also certainly feel the pull of the moon.
Speaking of which, we are at the time of the full moon right now.
Yes,
Actually,
indeed.
last night and tonight, you can definitely see the moon is quite full. You can feel the moon is quite full.
The moon represents illusionary situations, possible deceptions, and feelings of uncertainty. Emotions are highly charged and fluctuating like a pendulum swinging back and forth.
With this Mar-a-Lago stuff going on,
Oh,
my goodness.
yes.
Right?
Due to the mystical associations of the moon, it can also show our dreams becoming more vivid as the subconscious reveals itself to us. Feelings of intuition and gut instinct are heightened.
Yeah,
that's very
exactly.
true.
Awesome.
When this card is present, it also warns that it's important not to jump to conclusions, for the light of the moon can create illusions, shapes in the shadows that are not what they seem. There is
that
usually
was done in the middle of the night, by the way. Wasn't it, right?
That is true.
Yeah.
There is
No, I think
usually
it was
far
all
more
day,
about early morning.
It was from early morning. It started at night. That was
It
dark.
was dark and there were lights flashing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. There usually is far more to a situation than first meets the eye, which is certainly
and it
the
ended
case.
at night too. It was dark.
And it would be wise to be watchful but not act in haste, taking time until a situation has revealed itself
they didn't
more
take
clearly.
Advice like that. They acted such a haste.
They jumped the gun there.
But this is telling you that don't freak out and say, "Oh my God, it's time to despair." Don't ever think that. Okay,
Look at it as what it is.
Exactly. God has you in control. It is everything's in control. Those two rounds are firmly planted, and the journey has begun.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe we're not quite sure, with the moon on the water, what's going on, but just have faith, okay? God is steering our boat, and we're being taken to exactly where we need to go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Good times ahead.
Yeah. All right. I know you've shuffled these already. I'm going to shuffle
Just,
them.
yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. What do we have here? It's so hard for me to
Eight of clubs.
Oh, there we go. The eight.
At the 9. No, it's actually the 10.
The 10 of clubs.
And the 4 of diamonds.
And the 4 of diamonds. Wow! These are great cards. Okay, they're both celebration. The 10 of clubs means there's nothing wanting. Have all of the magic of the universe behind us. And the 4 of diamonds is like, that perfect celebration card that, you have all 4 corners of full. And you're open to receive. It's just, those are really, really good cards.
Really, really good.
Magic, all of the magic of the universe. And with, like you said, the abundance, we're just full and open to receive. Wow. That's how I feel. And I really do feel like that. I feel like the manifestation of everything that I've been, all life, you walk a path and you learn and you do and you be. And if you stick to your path, you actually become.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
All right. On top we have the 5 of spades.
5 of spades. Ah.
Ooh. On the bottom, we have the two of
Another
hearts.
two, a
Another
two of
two.
hearts.
Well,
Wow. Okay, so the five of spades is like, okay, here the spades of this field tangible world. Okay. And okay, where you would have the all four corners and it'd be open with the 4, and ready to receive. With the 5 means you planted your seeds and you're just
and
waiting for the
things
garden
are
to sprout.
starting to sprout.
That's pretty much exactly it.
Great.
And the 2 is a partnership that you're doing in earnest with your open heart for the best of the greater good. Very much like the other cards you pulled.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. How wonderful.
One thing affects the other. The aspects, I guess they call it.
Yeah, the energies. And that's the thing about alchemy. Okay, the energies will, when God wants to tell you something, he'll show you in he, she, I call God he because that we do have the two energies. We have the very rigid and energy of God is like positive, negative, that very like electric energy. Okay, and once energy enters into the alive realm, it goes from being just light to being part of that first element, where it's you got the proton and the electron, and now there's a dance happening. It's a curve thing. That's the female energy. Aliveness, goddess, is the other half of the brain. Where, like I say, male energy goes straight, and female energy goes like this. Okay, and when I say God will help you through the goddess, through the signs. Jesus said, watch the signs, okay? Watch the stars. I gave you signs. I put things in motion. God gave us the stars. Amen. Jesus it said so, so anybody who says, otherwise, let them talk to me. Yeah. Okay, and on the bottom. Oops, I have to take it this way. Oh, wow. Yeah, I can see for miles and miles and miles. This is my beloved America from sea to shining sea, my purple mountains majesties standing there at the pinnacle. After you climb a mountain, I don't know if anybody else has, but I have, okay? And it really is, you're determined to get, I can't really, okay, get it up, there we go.
That's about the best.
And you put one foot in front of the other, and you make it there.
And up you go.
And then you have this incredible view before you, where you can see forever. You have, that's the thing about God. God gives you a perspective where, instead when you're down here and you really can't see where you are, but then God gives you such a perspective that you can see it all, even the little deer grazing. Oh, it's that's what I call that one, God's perspective. Okay, and the other side, that was on the bottom and at the top. Oh, did I pick the right one? Oh, this was the top.
I believe that one was, yes.
Yeah. Oh, wow. All right. Wait a minute. Is it going to go this way? And this is, okay. This is that, this is that twin flame energy. This is trusting in the alchemy. That's exactly what this is. Because I remember when I, drew this and made this, it wasn't, anything in mind other than that you wanted to just be expressive, and when I look at this one, I see a face, I could totally see the face, and this reminds me of my twin flame, So when I look at this one, that that me making it, having a twin flame at all is like climbing a mountain, all right? Because it's something you have to believe in, and everybody else in your life is going to tell you you're fucking crazy. It's true, they will. But you can't deny the truth of it, you know? Because you just can't. You can't. It will make you sad. It will make you miserable to deny the truth. And so to me, the pinnacle, you know, that's what I say, that I guess my pinnacle is my twin flame, you know? So cool. That's a reiteration of that. Oh, cool. My twin flame out there.
All right, let's see what we get here.
That's why I make these videos at all.
Oh.
And what is that?
Oh.
Oh. This is the tranquility one, isn't it?
Yes.
A tranquil flow of energy. It's so hard to see in the dark. We gotta do. Tomorrow morning. I promise we'll get to it early. I've been like, you know, wanting to kind of live the day before expressing the day's feelings, you know. But that's what that is. That's a flow, the wind and water and tranquility.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ooh, there we go.
Right? And this is a pattern. This is, and yet in the pattern, everything is unique. This is the uniqueness of preciseness. This is going with the flow in a pattern. This is almost like a human fingerprint DNA. This is a pattern, I call it. I made it as a pattern, and I did like the same thing, you know, only I didn't precisely do it so it would be just a little bit different, you know. So it's like, you know, like I don't know. What does it make you feel when you look at it?
Yeah, like you said, it starts off and changes just very subtly. So it's not exactly the same, but it's still
Subtle changes
flows along.
and yet consistencies. And perhaps that's what it is to mature through our lifetimes. You know, we are through my life. I've always been the same me, you know, but the subtle changes.
Yeah,
You know,
we grow and learn.
We grow and learn, and yet the consistencies that keep us unique, that keep us authentic. Alrighty, here's something that I've been doing consistently throughout my entire existence. I just love the dictionary. I just love words. Right, Franny? She likes words too. Yeah. She'll be the first one to agree.
Let's see here. Oh, monotonous.
Monotony?
Yeah, monotonous.
Monotonous. Doing the same thing over.
Sound or spoken in an unvarying tone. Repetitious, dull, or lacking in variety. Wow.
Like that
I certainly don't like things that are monotonous.
And you know, life can get monotonous. And sometimes, you know. And I guess this is why we're doing this, you know, to break out of that monotony, you know.
Let's see.
Being away from my twin flame is getting monotonous.
Oh, yes. Shotgun. A shoulder-held firearm that fires multiple pellets through a smooth bore. Football in an offensive formation for football. Okay.
Ah,
basically a
offensive formation.
a
Okay, so
firearm.
if we look at this with America, okay, this being, we the people being looked through, being ignored, is getting monotonous, okay?
Ah,
And we are
certainly find
taking
it
the
of that.
offensive position.
There we go. That's
Oh
very
boy,
true.
yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
What a way to wrap it up.
Yes, indeed. Well,
It is I, Gina Lisa,
and buddy,
with today's
good
daily alchemy.
daily alchemy.